Good morning. Welcome to Column Hinge at Alpha Ωmega Mystery School. We're located halfway between Death Valley and Las Vegas. Halfway between Joshua Tree and Area 51 in the Mojave Desert of the Southwest United States.
Good morning. Today it is Tuesday, June 9th, 2020. The ancient magic ritual you're about to experience is really special. Written and performed from the first-person perspective of Jesus of Nazareth. This ritual is called the opening of the Treasury of Light, and it comes from the first book of Yahweh, one of the two astonishing lost books of the Bible that were recovered by archaeologists in Egypt in a document called the Bruce Codex that purports to contain the secret teachings of Jesus to his disciples. I'm Bishop David Griffin.
I'm Reverend High Priestess Leslie McQuade.
And this is the lost magic of Jesus Revival.
We'll wait just a moment for the sun to complete its rising. In this time, think about what your intentions are for the ritual.
We invite you to join us in our intention for human freedom worldwide. These days, with freedom either already repressed in places like China or very precarious because of the virus in so many other places, it's so important to have a pro-human future.
The sun is the dispenser of light to the earth. May the living light of the God force inflame our souls with abundant life.
Our destiny lies amongst the stars, and to the stars humanity shall ascend.
Take a nice deep breath and feel into your body. Breathe deeply. Feel how each breath moves your bones, moves your muscles. Feel how each breath moves your intestines. Feel into each and every part of your body. And as you're breathing deeply, and feeling deeply into each and every part of yourself, visualize yourself as the tree of life, whether that tree to you is Yggdrasil, or the Kabbalistic tree of life, or some other oak tree of life. Visualize you, yourself, as a tree. And now, grow your branches up high into Alpha sky. Drive your roots down deep into Omega Earth. I call on you in the east, Alpha. I call on you in the west, Omega. I call on you in the north, Alpha. I call on you in the south, Omega.
Alpha.
Et Omega.
The beginning.
And the end.
The path of the age between. Sunrise.
And sunset.
And the path of the sun between. Birth.
And death.
And the path of life between. Once again, we Alpha.
Omega.
Once again, we gather here at Columnhenge and reaching out with the energy of our energetic bodies, we reconnect with the invisible God force energy all around us. And reconnecting with this divine life energy and flooding our souls with it once again to overflowing with abundant life, we call upon the angels in the invisible, watchers of the seventh treasury of light. I-O-I-A-E. I-O-I-A-E. O-E-A-I. O-E-A-I. E-O-A-E-A-A-E. And there are 12 heads in his treasury. Let the watchers withdraw. There are 12 heads in my Father's treasury, and these are the names that are in the places when they sing praises to my Father, and he gives light power to them. Almighty angel, head in the place of the east, we invoke you. Io Nazeo. Io Nazeo. O Nazoei. O Nazoei. Eazeo. Eazeo zeie. Eazeuzeia. Thonamao. Thonamao. Ibraïs-a-a-eia. Ibraïs-a-eia. Baochazaio. Baochazaio. Ozaioa. Ozaioa. Etho eozaioi. Etho eo. Start over, please. Etho eozaioi. Etho eozaioi. Zanazahoza. Zanazahoza. Foxaya. Foxaya. Ia ei ozo ae. Ia ei ozo ae. Ao ize a ai. Io ize ai. And so we completed our journey through the places, invoking each of the 12 mighty angels in its proper place and proper rank, until at length we came into the place of the mist, the place of the center, the place of perfect balance, the place of the Father of the Treasury of Light. O Father of the Treasury of Light, by your cipher and by your name, I invoke you. Zizao. Zizao. Let the divine light descend. It is the intention of this ritual, as it is every day, to establish human freedom worldwide.
Human freedom worldwide!
Oh, Father, today I ask a special request. Protect America from civil war.
Please protect America from civil war.
Protect our nation from the division that is trying to tear us apart right now. Protect America from civil war. And protect and restore the unity of our families. Let us hold together despite the forces that are trying to rip us apart and rip our nation apart. Set our people free.
Set our people free!
Restore the purity of our air.
Restore the purity of our air.
Of our water.
Restore the purity of our water.
Of our food.
Restore the purity of our food.
And our medicines.
Restore the purity of our medicines.
May all those who search for the abundant life promised by the living Jesus come to understand the ways of the God Force energy and how to flood our souls to overflowing with it. And then, when death comes calling finally, in that hour when we face that great confrontation, may we shed this physical body like a serpent sheds his skin and rise like Jesus triumphant into the kingdom of light. And now, wherever you may be, whatever your need or affliction, ask now for a miracle, and it shall be granted to you. All these things we ask in the name of the living Jesus. Amen.
Amen. So mote it be. Take a moment now to again feel into your body. This ancient magical rite we're doing together helps you understand God Force energy directly. That is because the most important type of experience you gain here on Earth is direct experience. It's one thing to hear people talk about things. It's another to actually experience them yourself. And so breathe in God Force energy. Feel how this energy moves through your nervous system. When you concentrate and turn your powerful consciousness towards the direction of God Force, you are as a sunflower turning your face to the sun. And so is each human turning their face towards the God Force energy. This God Force energy is what gives you your strength, your moral compass, your sense of right and wrong, your sense of what is in order and what is out of order, what is proper and what is forbidden. Each human being has the capacity to make these determinations for themselves, and yet so many people will choose others over themselves. Now, when it comes to our physical bodies, this is a good idea, because it is when we work for others that we are truly satisfied. But we must never forget that within each individual is an individual soul, and you must think very long and very hard and very, very much to yourself. Breathe in God Force energy. Make a shell around yourself. Keep yourself safe. Think on these things that are happening. Look at the things that are actually happening. Close your ears for a moment. Do not listen to what's being said. Look with your eyes. Look with your eyes. What do you see? As you breathe in God Force energy lifts the veil from your eyes. The scales fall from your eyes. You can see things clearly. Look at what's really happening in the world. Does it match what people are saying is happening? I challenge you. I say what people say is happening and what is actually happening on the ground are two different things. When I look out, when I go to the grocery store, I see smiling faces. I don't see smiling black faces or smiling Mexican faces or smiling white faces. I see smiling faces. Everyone is happy in their own way. And it does not matter the level of your tan as to what your status is in that world. That is the absolute most ridiculous thing I have ever heard in my entire life. And as you breathe in God Force, you will understand why it is. In fact, if you need to do this, visualize everyone as a skeleton. Because inside of us, we are all the same. We all have the same strong white bones within us. So, if you can't get past someone's race, look within, deep within. If you can't see the soul in that other person, then see the bones. We all have the same bones. And when it comes to the bones, we are also remarkably similar. Breathe in God Force energy. Look past what society has taught you to see. See what is actually there. See with your own eyes. And then you will be seeing with the God Force.
Thank you, Leslie, for that rousing message. The fact that I had an intention today to help America avoid civil war obviously is for a reason. There are forces at work right now working very, very hard to divide our nation, to set brother against brother and sister against sister, to set neighbor against neighbor, trying to make us fight amongst ourselves, trying to cause civil war in America. Some of these forces come from within. Perhaps they're the consequence of our 200-year history. But also there are parts of these forces that are coming from without. We have enemies. America has enemies that would like nothing more than to see America descend into civil war. Well, folks, right now, at this time, when the forces of division from outside and from within are at their absolute greatest and trying to set us one against the other, to divide us by religion, to divide us by race, to divide us by political correctness or any other kind of mental gyrations and silliness that they can imagine. All of these things meant to divide us, separate us, to make America weak so that others can profit from the situation, to harm our economy. We've taken some hits this year. We've taken some serious blows. But I ask you now to recall that there is no black, there is no white, there is no Christian, there is no Jew. At the end of the day, there is only one thing here in America, and that is Americans. We are one nation under God, and let us remain indivisible, and let us truly establish liberty for all and justice for all. For we are one nation, one America, and one beautiful, amazing American people with endless potentiality, united by one idea, the idea and promise of America. Thank you so much for coming out today. May God bless you. And remember, drop by and visit our website if you like at alphaomega.church. We'll see you again tomorrow. And until then, remember, have faith and expect a miracle.
And until we have the pleasure of each other's company again, may the God force run strong within you. And, as always, may your magics work better than expected.